Good evening, ma'am.
Okay, great. Good evening, good evening. How are you?
Yes, ma'am. I am doing great, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for asking. And what about it, ma'am?
I'm also doing good. Thank you so much for asking. Now, Shumon, could you tell me a little about yourself? Where are
Sure,
you
ma'am.
from? What do you do? Yeah.
Sure, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Suman Das. I am from West Bengal, Kulani, and I am 29 years old. I am working in an IT company. There are four members in my family, and I am single, ma'am. And ma'am, I would like to know about you, ma'am, little bit.
Yeah, sure. Right, so I am Ananya or Anonna, like the Bengali pronunciation goes. I am originally from West Bengal, like you are. But right now I am in Delhi and I'm pursuing my post graduation in English from JNU, and I'm like in the last month of my post graduation and it will be over soon. And I want to pursue academics like higher studies after this, PhD or further academic pursuits. And someday I want to go into research and academia. So yeah, that's about me. And I have been working as a communication expert and an English language teacher for the last 5 years. So that's why I'm here, and that's how we are. Okay.
Oh, it was lovely introduction, ma'am. But ma'am,
Yes.
right now you are so younger, but you have more experience. That's great, ma'am. That's great.
Thank you so much. I won't say that I have a lot of experience, but yes, I have had some experience with the language because that's the language that I'm studying basically, the language and literature of it. So yes, with that experience, I'll try to share some of those experiences with you, and I would like to help you in every way possible. Does that sound right?
Ma'am, actually, I think some sound problem. I can't hear you
Can you not hear me?
properly.
Let me try to. Is it better now? That might have been cooler.
I can understand. I think if cooler
Yes.
fan
So it
on,
might
so
have been.
that's
Yeah. It was the probably the air coming out of the cooler. I
yes,
have got
yes,
the caption.
yes, ma'am,
Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
Is it better now?
Yeah, ma'am. I think you wanted to say something, ma'am. Can you speak again, ma'am?
Yeah. I was saying that as you were saying the experience part. Yes, I've had some experience with the language and the literature, as I said, because I've been kind of reading it, studying it for the past 5 years. But my job here is to share that experience with you, right? The tips that I have gained from that experience and try to share some of it with you or whoever comes here today. It's you, and I will try my best to help you with whatever problems you might be facing. So I was asking if this sounds fine.
Okay, that's great, ma'am. Today I want to discuss just like general conversation.
Yeah, of course. We are going to indulge in a normal
Yes, ma'am.
conversation. We have a topic for that as well, which is
Yes,
inflation. I don't know if you have kind of gone through it. So that's fine as well. We just talk like, friends probably. That's
because
what I was, yeah. Mhm.
because we are meet first time, so that's why actually I want to discuss general conversation.
Yes,
And
yes.
next time, if I'll come again, if I'll choose again your session, then we'll discuss any topic, ma'am.
Yeah, that's that's okay. But we have a topic today as well, right? So what we can do is we can just treat it as a general conversation, like a conversation starter. I'll just ask you some questions related to the topic, but you can give me examples from your life, or you can just tell me
Yes,
whatever you
yes,
think
ma'am.
about.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
You can, ma'am. You
Okay.
can.
Yes.
And ma'am,
But before. Hmm.
during conversation, if I'll make any wrong sentence, ma'am, please rectify.
Yes.
I
I was going to that. I was telling that only now that I'm going to write everything down, whatever mistakes you might be making, and at the end of the session, I will let you know about that. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay,
And if there are other tips, general tips that I can help you with, I'll be giving those as well. Okay.
sure,
And
ma'am.
I just had one question before you we start. Could you tell me what are the problems that you are facing when it comes to communicating in English, or whatever you think you are facing difficulty in?
Okay, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, I have been learning for English last 1 year, but I joined this platform last 3 to 4 months for EnglishYaari, and then I have seen I improve a lot because when I when I was fresher, and when I knew whatever you called. So that time I could not speak English in front of my friend, in front of any stranger. But when I joined English Yaari, and after that, now I am now day by day, I'm improving my English, and as well as I'm removing my hesitation in front of camera. I have seen many friends. They told me, Suman Das, we can't remove our hesitation in front of camera. So how we will remove our hesitation in front of camera? So, but I suggest them, my dear friend, if you talk to anyone in front of camera, after that your hesitation will remove. So and ma'am, I have been learning English since 4 to 3 months in English Yaari, and after that I improved a lot because there are so many tutor, gave different suggestion, and after that I also apply that method and rules in my life. Then I have seen I improved a lot, ma'am.
Hmm. Right.
Yes.
Okay, that's wonderful. So, what areas of grammar are you facing difficulty in, like prepositions, articles? What do you think?
Actually, ma'am, when I talk to my friend and any tutor, that time
Hmm.
I can't make proper grammatical sentences, but I can easily make modal with I can easily make modal with any sentences, but sometime I'm not properly make sentence with preposition. So
Okay. Oh.
yes, ma'am. So that's why I want to, enhance first of all vocabulary. Then second, I
Hmm.
want to improve my, sentence structure,
Right.
grammar part, and after that, I want to improve my, um, preposition, because sometime I'm not properly make full sentences with preposition. So preposition is most important when I talk to anyone.
Right. Okay. Okay. So I'll take a note of that as well. So without further ado, let's start first. Okay. With the topic, and then I will take a note of whatever mistakes you might be making. Is that fine?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So can you tell me what do you think is inflation? Do you know what inflation is?
No, ma'am. I don't know. Actually,
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know today topic.
That's fine. That's fine. Inflation means the increase in prices, basically. Okay, the
Okay.
increase in prices, daily prices or daily services that are kind of prices of daily services or daily goods that are increasing every. For example, certain amount of apples would have cost a certain amount of money, say 100 rupees, 100 in 2000, say 2020. Now 2022, it's costing 120. Okay, so that is inflation. That
Okay.
prices are increasing. So could you tell me what do you think of inflation? What do you think, why is it happening? What do you think?
Actually, ma'am, last 3 year continuously inflations are growing in our society, because if you see petrol cost last 3 years ago per liter 70 to 75 rupees, and if you see right now petrol price every state approximate 100 100 over. So
Hmm.
ma'am, day by day inflations are increasing
Hmm.
in the
Right.
world, not only India. And and ma'am, not only petrol price, every food, cloth, grocery, anything day by
Hmm.
day inflation's rate are increasing, ma'am.
Right. Okay. 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 Uh, yeah. Now, how has inflation affected your lifestyle? How do you think, your lifestyle has changed based on inflation?
Okay, ma'am. Can I telling a lie? Because
Yeah, yeah. Sure,
yeah.
sure.
Okay. Suppose, ma'am. Oh, 3 to 4 years ago, uh, my company provided 10,000
Yeah.
rupees. Okay. But nowadays my company provide 15,000 rupees. But
Okay.
if you see, 15,000 rupees is not enough for me, because uh,
Hmm.
uh, every product, just like medicine, petrol, grocery, food, any meat, fish, everything's rate day by day are increasing. So 15,000 it's not enough for me. So that's why, ma'am, I faced
Hmm.
many obstacle. So nowadays I want to change my job, and um, then if any company will hire me, so I can easily join that company, because uh, 15,000 rupees it's not enough for me. So
Hmm.
uh, um, that's why, ma'am, I want to change my job, and if any
Hmm.
company will give facility, definitely I will join that company. And ma'am, last 1 week ago, um, I was bankrupt,
Yeah.
because during pandemic time I spent all money. So that's why, ma'am, um, uh, I don't have much more money at this time.
Okay. Hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
What should I say, ma'am? Actually, ma'am, right now you are, I think, noted something, so that's why
Yeah.
I'm see your eyes, and after that I'm
Yeah,
little bit
yeah, I'm
nervous.
noting. No, 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 no. Don't get, don't worry about that. I'm noting it down, but it's all for your good. Don't worry. You go on. Don't.
Yes,
Just feel like you're talking to a friend. I'm just noting it down. Don't worry. Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah.
Yes,
Mm,
ma'am. Okay,
yeah.
ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Now
Mm.
ask me another question.
Yeah, okay, okay. Yes. So, and you're doing good, okay, Shuman, don't worry about it. My job is to note down. If I don't note down, then you'll be saying that, oh my God, what are you doing? I am here so that you note it down. Right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
don't worry about that. That's just my job. Yeah.
I can understand, ma'am. But when I talk to my friend, audio call, then I can easily talk to my friend without hesitation. But right now you
Okay.
are noted down, so that's why I know I'm little bit nervous, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah, that's okay. That happens. But
So
don't
that's
worry.
why,
This is
ma'am.
how you get over it.
Actually, it's
Yeah.
only one reason. Actually, right now I'm talking with you in front of camera. So I
Mm.
hope after 1 month and 2 months and 6 months later, my hesitation will remove. So so
Yeah, yeah.
that it's good for me,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah, yeah.
I can
Yes,
understand.
yes, that's the spirit. Just that, I mean, that's how you deal with it as well. Don't worry about the hesitation, we'll overcome it. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. And
Now,
ma'am, I have more courage, so I can easily do any work, ma'am.
right, right. That's very nice. Okay, now how do you think we can overcome inflation? How can we beat inflation?
Ma'am, it's only one reason. If I'll do better job, then I can easily overcome inflation, because inflation's rate, not only India, whole world, inflation's rate are decreasing day by day. So if you will earn, more money, so you can easily, handle your family, and you can easily purchase good product, and you can easily go outside with your friend, with your family, without any money problem, ma'am.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's fantastic. Right. And what do you think the poor people have been hit the worst by inflation?
Actually, ma'am, it's very difficult question for me, because I don't know which way I will, give you that answer. But, ma'am,
Hmm.
there are so many, plan government already declare, and there are so many facility given by government for the
Yeah.
poor family. So poor
Hmm.
family, they can easily overcome their inflations, and if they will do better work, so definitely after one day they will overcome inflations, ma'am.
Right. Okay. Okay. And what do you think are the causes of inflation? Why is it happening again and again?
Actually, ma'am, it's international market, ma'am. Actually,
Hmm.
we are living in India, but if
Hmm.
you see, abroad countries, so our government, there are so many product they
Hmm.
export in
Hmm.
India. So
Hmm.
that's why, and not only India, there are every country export so many product different abroad
Hmm.
countries. And
Hmm.
ma'am, nowadays, you can Russia's, war are going on. So
Right.
that affect, um, every whole world,
Hmm.
faced. And that's why,
Hmm.
ma'am, I think inflation's rate are, increasing day by day.
Hmm. Right.
If that
Right.
war will, off, I hope inflation's rate will, overcome again.
Right, right. So that was my last question. Thank you so much for answering all those with such a brave heart, even though you said you were feeling a little hesitant, but you answered all of those questions, which I'm very, very proud of. You did a fantastic job. And that's the entire point of communication, right? That we convey what we are feeling and we kind of talk about what we are feeling. So you did exactly that, and it was wonderful the way you kind of talked about those answers. Okay, so that's the good thing first. Now, obviously, as I said that I wrote the mistakes down. After the point, actually, I also stopped writing because I wrote down the general, areas where you are making some mistakes in, and that's what I was also kind of typing down on the computer so that I remember. So, the general portions where you are making mistakes in are articles and prepositions.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am. Yes.
like for example, at the very beginning when I introduced myself, you said that's such lovely introduction. It would be that's such a lovely introduction, right? Because one. So for anything that is one that is unspecified, we use a or an, and for anything specified like the flower, the house, we say the. Okay, articles are very important. Whenever you miss articles, that amounts to an ill-constructed grammatical sentence. So be very careful about articles. Now, prepositions you yourself said, and that was also happening in a lot of spaces. So I did not write a lot of those down as well because, for example, at the very beginning you said that I joined English Yaari last 3 or 4 months, something like that. It would be joined English Yaari uh, since the last 3 or 4 months.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have been learning, English last, 5 months. I
Yeah,
have
so
been learning English since.
since,
I have been
since
learning since English, last 3 month or five
no,
month.
I have been learning English since the last 3 months.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So again, preposition, but that was happening a lot of times. So I stopped writing those because you have to kind of go to prepositions first, the basic, like where should we use for, where should we use in, where should we use to. Okay. All right.
Okay, ma'am.
Now then, number three, is that improved lot? Improved lots. Okay, it would be improved lots,
Lots. Yes,
right?
include S.
Yes, we say
Yes.
lots or improved a lot. If you say a lot, that's fine. But if you say lot without a, it will have to be lots.
Okay.
Then you said many friends tell me, many friends. Whenever you are using many, it will be many friends. Then once, I don't know if I wrote this correctly, but you were making some mistake like that. Like I cannot making something like that. I cannot make. Okay, it won't be making. I cannot make.
Okay. I don't
Okay.
use ing.
Yeah. So don't
Because
use ing. Yeah.
right now I am using, modal can
Continuously. Yes.
can.
Yes.
So
Yes. When you are
I
using modals, no, you cannot use ing
yes,
verbs. Very good.
yes.
Yeah. Then you said the today topic. Today's topic. Apostrophe is. Today's topic was this. I don't know. You said I don't know today topic. I don't know today's topic. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yes. Then okay. Technical mistake. You said I don't I something like I don't have much more money. Now much and more basically mean the same thing. They're just used for different words. So like I can give you much happiness. I cannot give you more money. But you can't say much or more. You can't say much more as well together. You can just say
Okay.
I don't have much money. Okay, something like that.
At a one time I can use much
Only
or
one.
or
More.
only
Yes.
one or more.
Yes. Yes. You
Only
can just
one.
Google it out when to use what, and then you can kind of take a note down. Then living in India. You said living India. So again, preposition. Those were like three, four areas that I like jotted down for prepositions, but there were a lot of letters and mistakes in prepositions. So your first job would be, don't think about vocabulary first. First, work on articles, prepositions, and verbs. Okay, these three chapters. If you have a grammar book, there is a wonderful grammar book called Renan Martin, which West Bengal boards schools
Rai
also
Martin.
follow. So
Ma'am,
no,
Rai
not
Martin.
Ren and Martin. It's Ren and Martin. WREN and Martin. So you can use that book. That's a very good book. And they have exercises as well. Try to use that and try to read some newspaper or something in English so that these construction problems do not happen. And just keep talking as you are. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Any doubt, anything you did not understand?
No, ma'am, I can understand everything, and
Hmm.
I think it was lovely, discussion today. But ma'am, when I joined, class, and after that, I was little bit nervous because in
That's
front of
okay.
camera, first time, I talked with you, so that's why, ma'am. But when I talk to my, friends, then I
Hmm.
can easily talk with them because we talked,
Hmm.
audio call, ma'am,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
right now I'm talking with you, video call. So that's
That's
why.
fine. That's fine. It's
And
okay. You'll overcome it. Don't worry. That's
yes,
part of this. So you will the fact that you said so many things despite your hesitation, that's where you win, right?
yes, ma'am. And I learned more, more and more,
That's
because
wonderful.
your teaching skill, it's totally different to others, and you
Oh,
taught me proper way. Next time definitely I'll choose your session, and after
thank
that
you so
we'll
much.
discuss any another topic, ma'am.
Yeah,
And
absolutely, absolutely.
I
Yeah.
wanted to say something, ma'am.
Yes.
Actually, ma'am, I have a YouTube channel. My YouTube channel name is English with Suman. Can I upload
Okay.
this session on my YouTube channel, ma'am?
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine with me then. No problem. But please make sure you kind of ask the actual competent authorities about this. Okay.
Yes, yes.
And then-
Okay, ma'am.
so,
And
thank you so much.
nice talking with
Thank you.
you, ma'am.
Same, same
Take
here.
care, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Take
Good
care.
night, ma'am. Bye.